Hey beauties, it's your girl Aisha with IC Beauty, your trichologist, colorist, and educator. Today, let's talk about hair growth. I want to dive into this topic as it relates to three areas: scalp health, nutritional health, and physical health. So, let's face it, when it comes to scalp health, we all probably could do a little bit better. Our scalp is an extension of our skin, and a lot of times we're not cleansing it as often as possible to promote the best amount of growth. I grew up in an era, especially being in the black community, where it was said, hey, your hair grows good when it's dirty. Stop it. Stop telling people this. Stop agreeing to this notion, because this is not true. You wouldn't go too long without washing your body. Right, now you get where I'm coming from. So, cleansing the scalp is going to be very important to make sure that those follicles stay cleared out, to make sure that any debris is off of the scalp and the hair, because the work happens on the inside. That's where the nutritional factor comes into play. So, think about it. What's your diet like? You ever heard the saying, you are what you eat? Well, this is because our diet fuels our cellular production, which fuels all of the processes that deal with hair growth. So, if you're struggling with hair growth, assess your diet, keep a food log, look back at it. Maybe there's some changes that you can make. Do you have a high sugar intake? Do you have a high carb intake? Are you getting in enough protein? Are you eating enough? Those are some things that you can definitely consider. Then this leads us to the physical health. You see, food energizes us. Our body uses that energy to produce fuel for us to be able to be active. So it's very important to think of everything kind of hand in hand. What you eat is what's going to fuel you, and that fuel is going to take that energy and allow you to be active. I'm not saying you have to be like a health guru or a physical fitness guru, but it's very important to be mindful of these things, especially the older that we get. Once you kind of tip over that 35 marker, the hair growth process slows down anyway. A lot of the clients that I treat, though, as a trichologist, I'm noticing that hair loss is happening to earlier groups of ages, especially in the African American community. So a lot of that has to get checked is because of the scalp health. Again, just to go back to that, make it a habit to shampoo frequently. I typically recommend my clients shampoo once a week. I do understand that with certain styling regimens, that may not be possible, but there is no reason that you should not be cleansing the scalp further out, as much as a month. At minimum, you want to definitely be shampooing or cleansing the scalp every 2 weeks. And I say that because if you're in a style, where your hair is not free, let's say braids, updos, and you may wear these styles for 3 to 6 weeks, you can use an antiseptic spray to keep the scalp cleansed as well. And nowadays, I know, there are braiders that actually offer shampoo services in between, because the scalp health is very important. Sometimes we go into these protective styles thinking that we're protecting or creating an environment for growth, and it's doing the exact opposite if our scalp is not clean. So those are just a few tips that hopefully will help you out. Don't forget to hit the link down below if you want to book a consultation, just to kind of learn more about your hair personally, because each person is different. So one person's regimen may not apply to another person's head, and products and all of those things don't apply the same to each individual. So I do offer virtual consultations. Feel free to hit the link. You can schedule that right online, do your pre-consult form. I would love to help you, get pointed in the right direction. Even if you have a stylist, it's fine. I can just kind of give you the guidance you need, the best regimen that's going to be good for promoting hair growth. So, as always, I see beauty, I see success, I see you.